Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of I Live for This with Trinity the Tuck, and
Chantel Sparkles.
we have a lot of stuff to cover in this episode. Before we begin, let's do some life updates. The fans have been asking us to do extra stuff like that
Well,
for the
girl,
pod.
some people are like, girl, 17 minutes into the episode and you still talking about life updates. I'm like, well, bitch, we're
Well,
busy queens.
the good thing is they can fast forward. If they don't want to hear this part, you can always fast forward, sweetie.
Right. Free
Some people want to
content,
hear.
bitch. Don't complain.
Yeah, some people want to know. My cat is literally licking her butthole right now.
Well,
I can't relate. So tell me, what's been going on with you?
well, same old, staying busy with wig orders. Pride is almost over, so that's things are slowing down. But pageant season starts up soon, right?
Pageant season is year round.
I mean, it's year round, but there's like, the five nationals usually come up. Like I feel like they're coming up soon, so orders will pick up more after this. What I'm hoping, but
What
so
do you dress like? You have like these ears on.
so I'm dressed like a character from this video game called Darkstalkers, and her name is Felicia, and she's one of my favorite female characters on there. And I just wanted to get in the spirit because I know in the Patreon content that we're going to be covering, we're going to be talking about some video games, and just wanted to switch it up a little bit.
Girl, my cat was, I don't know what the fuck she was doing, making all this noise.
She's gotten so big.
She's so cute, and she's the devil.
So yes, let me talk about my updates now that I can kind of regather and get my shit together. So we did the Twitch giveaway this past Friday, and it went really well. We had a lot of viewers. Unfortunately, all the people that did the wig giveaway nobody was in the chat because they were all drag queens and everybody was working on a Friday night. So I was like, well, shit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the giveaway to this actual Thursday. So, it's a Thursday night. Most queens aren't working until Fridays and Saturdays. So people will have a better chance to
What time?
I'm going to do it at 9:00 like I did last week. So
okay.
9
p.m. So if you are a queen and you want a free wig, go watch Chantel's streams on Twitch on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, I stream on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 9 to 11 p.m. So all you got to do is just be in the channel, getting your watch points and exchanging them for the raffle tickets.
Fierce. Well, a couple of things on my end. Your newest sister just left this week, Alora.
Yes. How did that go? I know you told me briefly, but let's talk more about it.
Yeah, this is actually the first time we've really gotten to hang out on a one-on-one kind of thing that wasn't like us doing shows or her competing in a pageant.
Yeah.
And she's very down to earth, very sweet. There's absolutely no drama. And we did just like a drag boot camp. We went to the studio. I showed her how to make like a basic kind of costume. We made a costume together, and I let her practice some, and I showed her like different techniques for certain things. And then she had 2 shows while she was in LA. One at the iconic Mickey's on Monday.
That's fierce.
And then she worked at another iconic place in Long Beach called Executive Suites.
Yes, I've heard a lot about that place.
Yes, she worked there on Juneteenth. And she did great. She loved it. It was fun. We also went shopping in like Santee Alley and the Fabric District and all that kind of stuff. I showed her around. We recorded music.
I didn't know if we could talk about it, but we recorded music?
Yes. So just so everybody knows, the family is we were testing the waters with 66X for a girl group, and the family is going to release more music in the near future, not too near, but near future, including Alora. And
which I'm excited. You showed me the clip of her, and I'm like, all right, bitch, you better come through with the vocals.
Yeah. And that wasn't even done. She has a great sound. And so that was fun. And so everybody go follow Alora on social medias. I leave on Tuesday for the Snatch Game tour,
Hmm.
Australia, New Zealand.
Which
Um,
do you have all your stuff ready for that? It's a
yeah,
lot
I,
of
ju- I
a
have,
lot of
I
stuff.
have, yeah, I have to do Caitlyn Jenner by request. If y'all hear my dog is she's put up right now and she's annoyed because she's not being held. So she's not held captive. She's
She's not
just
dying.
yeah. Um, yeah, and then we have to do a number. So it's
Mm.
like Snatch Game and then a number
Wait, do you have
separately.
to do the Snatch Game, your number as the Snatch Game character?
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
I was gonna say, girl, what are you gonna do walking around in these big
Girl,
ass
can you
shoes?
imagine me as Caitlyn Jenner doing my neck, my back?
Literally. That's what I'm picturing. I'm like, are they really gonna make you do this?
No, I mean I would if they had me do it. I would do that.
So do you have to do your number first or after because you're gonna have character makeup on?
I don't know, and what I'll probably do is, if that's the case, is I will just keep my character makeup at a minimum, and
Yeah.
just do neutral makeup, like browns and bronzy colors for the tour.
Yeah, that's
That way,
smart.
it's easy for me to change. Yeah. My other number though, I'm gonna be doing. I'm making a mix tonight for like a Carmen Sandiego character.
Oh, did I inspire you when I told you the other day?
Well, your husband made my outfit that I'm going to be wearing,
Mm,
and I started it today. I'm making this giant red hat to go with it. And so it's
sick, man.
the trench coat with that's very Carmen Sandiego. So,
That's gonna be
um,
fierce. Like, I feel like she's so underrated. Nobody really talks about her, but she's kind.
yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. And then a couple of days ago, I went to the Laguna Beach, and she got a little bronzy.
I noticed.
Um,
I was like, is she painted or is she bronzed?
No, not quite Raven, but a little bit more
Not
color than
quite
normal.
Raven, you stupid bitch.
Yeah. So that's been fun. How
Yeah.
is tilling your yard?
Oh my god. So, ironically, we were just looking at the backyard, and girl, we almost have like a full yard of grass now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's literally, and the grass is so cutesy. It's very like little thin, and it's like it's starting to grow in like pretty solid, but it literally looks like a golf course because
Oh,
it's so
work.
flat and like perfect grass. I mean, there's obviously like patches because we're trying to water it, but the water is like not getting it in certain spots, and the sun is like cooked. It's summer right now, so it's cooking the shit out of the grass.
Yeah.
But it's looking good. I'm excited.
Well, good, 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 good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my life updates.
Yeah, all I've been doing is streaming, playing video games, doing wigs, and being a stay-at-home, hardworking mom.
Well, I love that. Well,
Yeah.
you have something that you've been working on, which came in the mail.
Yeah,
Um,
so we got these super cutesy, very demure Labubus in the mail. And
uh
we
huh.
also got what are they called? Sweet pianos, my sweet pianos. And it's from a store in LA, which we will
Mm-hmm.
talk about that. But I want to open these up and I want to actually show them to y'all because I know everybody's been going crazy about the Labubus.
And girl, didn't
Um
we say we weren't going to get involved in this? And here we are. And you want
literally
to know? You want to know what else? I sent you two. I bought one for me for my work studio to put my bathroom key on because we use a communal bathroom on my floor, so you
yeah.
have to have a key to get in. So I have the bathroom key on it. And then when I was there a couple of days ago, this is what I got. I'm so ashamed
Oh my god, show me.
because I said I wasn't going to do this.
Oh, I mean that's actually kind of cute.
Isn't this cute?
Yeah,
It's a
I actually
it's a
think that's cute.
Stanley. It's a Stanley cup with the little labubus on it.
Yeah, I like it because it's like a print and it's cute. It's very cute.
Yeah.
Um, the Labubus, at first I didn't think the Labubus were gonna be all like cutesy, but I'm starting to see that they have different versions of them. At this point, like I feel like Labubus are blowing up so fiercely, like they're making all sorts of shit.
Well, I have no idea. If anybody knows, leave it in the chat. Where can we get official Labubu costumes? Maybe the store. What's the store called again?
So the store is it's a Build a Bear in Pop Mart store in LA, which we will attach the address so you guys can see it. But let's look at them. Let's open these. They're super
Okay. All
cute.
right.
There's
Which one are you going to do first?
I'm gonna look at. Let's see. It's a lot of it's in Japanese, so I don't know. Let me look.
Well, there's
What are you
three
gonna?
different ones. I have this one. I
Okay.
have this one.
Yeah. We have the same ones. Let's open this one together.
What is that? This one? The boom. Okay, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So here we go. We're opening this up, honey.
Little
Which
ASMR.
I really like how easy it is to open the box too, because the cardboard sometimes, like it's hard to you end up ripping it.
Hey! No, ma'am. My cat just literally attacked my Labubu Stanley Cup. Oh, this
Okay,
is
so I
cute. It
got I
has
got a
little
pink one.
sticker inside.
Look, I got a pink one. That's so
Wow,
cute. It
you
actually,
already opened it? Shit.
bitch, I'm excited. I was like, I want to see. This is actually really cute because this will match my game setup.
I'm giving some AMSR.
I like it. It's cute.
Oh, that didn't do
She's a
shit.
little scary. I feel like it's giving Gremlins. That's why I feel like I'm not like fully living, but the other ones that he was talking about sending us to are even more cutesy.
I got a gray one. This is not cute.
Not the gray.
It is
Open
cute
this one.
though. It's cute. It looks evil.
Let me see. Can you hear that?
Ooh, that was a good pop. I got sea salt coconut is what mine was called.
Where do you see the name of it?
On the box. It's corresponding to the color.
Okay, so I got leche berry. Not
Lychee is it's
no, not
a
leche.
lychee is a fruit I think in it comes from.
Oh, bitch! I got the cutest one. Look at this one. It's like tie dye.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm opening this box.
This one is loyalty.
You're so
Or no, loyalty.
quick.
I'm excited, bitch. I
Did
love
you just
getting
call it
these.
loyalty?
Yeah. It's so cute. It looks like little playing cards.
I got luck.
So cute. Well, thank you, Jeremy, for sending these amazing gifts.
Oh, this is cute. Is this the same one you have?
No, yours is like purple and yours is really cute.
Oh.
Feel free to send them my way if you don't want them. Just saying.
Oh, so now you went from hating them to now you're like, "Oh, I'm collecting them all."
Yes, bitch. They're super cute. I'm literally growing on them. Okay, we got one more up in here, sweetie.
Have a seat. I've never heard that before.
Oh, this one's. What is this one? I think this one is Sissy. He's got his little eyes closed. He's so cute.
Oh
I like
no.
this one.
Oh no.
What happened?
Oh no. Okay.
You got the brown one?
And my little card says doo doo.
No.
DOUDOU. Doo doo.
Girl, ending pride with doo-doo.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, bitch.
These are my new children. Right here.
I got all cutesy colors, bitch. Look.
You did. Those are all so cute. Oh my god, yours is squinting. The yellow
I
one.
know, it's very cutesy.
All mine have the same exact face.
And these are official, bitch. They're not Santee Alley, honey.
Wow.
Which you can get these at the Build-A-Bear workshop in LA. We will attach the address for it. Let's also talk about this My Sweet Piano doll. She is so cute. Open yours. That's the box that you get it in. But she's so cute. She comes with clothes to put them on.
This is so cute.
I know. And this is like, I think it's limited edition. They just dropped this.
This is limited edition. So what we might do to help promote is this specific one I'll put as a giveaway. So this will be an extra giveaway for the end of our season. Again, if you want to win $500 cash, no matter where in the world, you want to win a glitter bomb wig, you want merch. Now a limited edition My Sweet Piano
You
Build
can
a Bear.
only get this at the Build-A-Bear and Hello Kitty workshop in LA. So it's exclusive. People, and he was telling me too that people fly all over the world just to go to the store.
And it even comes with this certificate, and it says it's owned by me, but I'll sign this and ship this to whomever. So this will be another prize. So make sure that
Yes.
you're subscribed. If you're already subscribed, you don't have to resubscribe. Make sure you comment and like on all of the videos.
Yes.
Well, I know that it's been a lot so far. We haven't even got to the episode yet, but go on over to our Patreon for exclusive content
Yes, and
because
wait, one more time, one more thing.
okay,
Also, too, before when you guys go to the actual store in LA, all you have to do is mention Chantel or Trinity, and for the first 50 guests, you get 10% off your order. So make sure you go to the Build a Bear Workshop store in LA, which, like again, we will attach the address.
perfect. We'll have that in the comments as
Yep.
well. So go over to Patreon now if you want exclusive content. We're going to be giving our rankings for what?
So we're gonna be actually reviewing skins and characters from Marvel Rivals. That's also why I'm dressed like this, because I'm like, let's get in the spirit, bitch.
I have no idea what this is, so wish me luck. This is something
You don't know
Chantel
Marvel
wanted to do.
characters?
I mean, I heard of it. Joey plays it, my boyfriend, but I don't know nothing about that.
Well, guess what
But
I did?
what?
I actually chat GBT'd a couple of the backstories of each character so I can read them to you so you're not just judging them based off of like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, look at my nails. Aren't these cute?
They are.
Anyway, okay. So you're gonna read that. So go over to Patreon now. All right.
Yes.
Let's get into this episode. The girls walk in and sit on the sofa. They talk about how they want to give away the points. The bottom queens don't want to give the winning queens any points. I mean, obviously. Um, the points go pretty what you would think for the first episode. Cynthia to Alyssa, Denali to Acid, Acid to Denali, Alyssa to Cynthia. Um, Ginger and Daya pull each other over to the side and ask if that's how they think the points are going to be going each week.
And they're like,
Di
bitch, we're gonna have to start being a little bit more aggressive and
right, Daya,
selfish.
yeah, exactly. Daya says they have to be a little bit more selfish.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, Rue comes in and announces that the maxi challenge is that they have to perform at Stage Cooch, a drag festival in groups. Stage Cooch, I think, is a spoof of Stagecoach, which is like the country version of Coachella.
Mm.
It's like an outside music festival.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the girls have to split themselves into groups. You know how that goes. There's usually always drama with that.
Are you
But
skipping the whole clueless photo shoot?
yeah, I mean, it was kind of boring. Do you want to talk about it?
Well, no, I just kind of wanted to talk about. So for me, like when I was watching it, Clueless, for me, I grew up watching it and it was like, it's iconic. It's like what has made me the gay that I am today.
Yeah.
And I know it's like it was a joke and it was a game, but I feel like with the way that they shot it, it just really like was a letdown. It made me feel like it was kind of like a slap in the face to Clueless.
Do you know that apparently they're in the works of making a sequel?
You're kidding.
Yeah, I think I don't know how it will go, but I'm sure that the lead, what is her name? The
Cher. I
lead,
know it's Cher, but Alicia
yeah,
Silverstone.
Alicia Silver. I'm sure she'll be like a mom character
Yeah, yeah.
or something. But yeah, I think there's going to be a sequel to
What
it.
do you I mean, what do you think about I mean, the photo shoot was clearly funny, but for me, it's like, I guess because the movie I grew up watching it, it meant so much to me that to see them almost like making a mockery of Cher, I was like, that's not cute. That's like the mean girls of our time, bitch.
Well, why do you think I didn't want to talk about it? It just was not memorable to me.
Yeah, is well
Yeah.
there okay, that proves a point, bitch.
I'm only talking
As
about the
if.
meat. I'm talking about the meat of the episode.
Yes, but I
Um,
wanted to hear your opinion on it, bitch.
yeah, I just thought it was kind of boring, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, I find a lot of the mini challenges boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes they're just filler for time.
Mhm.
Because they don't really, they're not serious. So like, how do you really judge that? And usually the person that they win, they just want to give an advantage to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's literally what I was thinking too when you said it was boring or a filler, because I'm like, to me, it kind of sometimes gives where let's script it. Let's make it who we want to give the point or the win to so we can make the
exactly.
rest of the episode work for what we want.
Yeah, exactly. So all the girls pretty much want the song Trailer Hitch, which
Mhm.
after listening to both of them, Trailer Hitch was the worst of the two to me.
Mm.
Um, Alyssa is irritated, girl. You could see it on her face when she's
She
sitting
was
there because
over it, bitch.
originally
But
she
you know
wasn't getting
what?
it.
What's crazy, and sorry to interrupt you. I know a lot of the fans are always like, "Stop interrupting Trinity," but the you guys don't have to understand. My brain is like the size of a peanut, so I have to say something before I forget it, or that's that.
Yeah,
But I felt like, girl, Alti Alyssa was pissed the whole episode.
I feel like she's been pissed the both episodes, honey.
Girl,
She
she
is like,
knows what's going on.
I mean, I think I don't know if you've seen like some of the clips online of like podcasts and like Roscoe's viewing and other things that we've been here like in like Twitter stuff and all that stuff that's
I
been
try
posted
not to get
online.
on all that because it's just sometimes it gets real toxic.
Well, I don't get on Twitter at all anymore, but I'm saying like what I've seen posted from Twitter, like stuff that the girls have said. All of them were pissed, and we'll talk about it later on in the episode.
But
Um,
you can see her face. If you see throughout pay attention to the whole episode, you can see Alyssa's like, bitch, I know what's going on here. And I don't know why I fucking signed up for this.
yeah, she's definitely irritated until Ginger relents on that song and goes with the other group, and then Alyssa's fine. She's like, oh, okay, blah 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 blah. I got the song I wanted.
Yep.
Um, During rehearsal, Daya, Ginger, and Cynthia seem to all be um putting in having so much input,
Yeah, like a lot of
and
cooks in the kitchen.
yeah, and there's no clear leader, which is usually always a recipe for disaster. And then Acid, Denali, and Alyssa, they did great during the rehearsal. Like they
They
were
were
all on
gagged, honey. It
point.
was funny to see their face.
Yeah, Denali was a great leader with choreography. It was good. And then I didn't realize Acid is a trained dancer.
I didn't either. When she said it, I was like, okay, bitch, you better pull it out and start doing the old school drag dance techniques, honey. Because she was like,
Yeah, and she said she's like 50 or something like that. And for her to be her age, she was getting it. I was like,
yeah.
okay.
And what's funny is like the team was watching them, Ginger and them, and they were like,
Oh
oh
yeah.
shit.
Oh yes.
We might
Oh yes.
be up for elimination this week.
Uh-huh. Hello. Acid, Alyssa, and Cynthia team up and say they need to pool their points so that they can push one of the whoever they want to go to the next round. I find Acid very, very smart. She's very strategic,
Oh, very.
without being shady, and
Excuse me.
I like that. I like that. I think she was kind of done dirty last week,
Mhm.
and so she's caught on already. She's like, "Girl, we gotta pull the points if
Yeah.
we want um one of our alliance to move forward. We're gonna have to give somebody the
You
point."
know what? When you said acid, I literally get acid and Daya mixed up because they're both Betty. I thought you were talking about Daya. Daya is also very planned and thought out.
Yes, yes, but she is a little bit more. Um, I don't want to say malicious. She's just she doesn't have other people's interests at heart. She's
None.
there for herself, which is totally fine. I mean, you're
Yeah.
there to compete. Acid has her teammates in her, like she wants the best for them.
Yeah, you can tell
Uh,
even with last week when they were doing the ideas for the witch, the in tandem witches, whatever. She was throwing
yeah,
all the ideas out. She's like, I want to make sure we have ideas. She's very much a team player.
yeah, yeah. I think she's getting a great edit this time, like total opposite of what she was her original season.
Yeah.
So that is all I have for before RuPaul comes out. Let's go to the runway of RuPaul and Michelle.
So let's talk about these looks. So the first look is RuPaul, and she's in this metallic-y. It's kind of silver, but it's kind of like a I don't know. It's an interesting metallic color. I love the dress,
Girl, the
girl.
way
This
that the design wraps around her really feeds into her shape.
This almost reminds me because we just judged the X-Men and Marvel looks.
Yeah.
It almost looks like something Storm would wear to a Met
Mm,
Gala because you
yeah.
can see the X going across both her chest and her waist. I mean, it's fucking sickening.
Yeah.
I don't really like the hair.
I love the
I
hair.
didn't like it. I for some reason, like in the video, it just didn't look.
I think the reason why I like it is because the curls aren't as coiffed, and
Hmm.
it's just a little different than what we've been seeing. We've been seeing the same exact hairstyle, so it
Yeah.
just is a little refreshing. I do like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not something I just, you know me, I keep wanting to say I want RuPaul to be in something fresh and
Oh,
new.
and bitch, RuPaul has on long ass nails. I just noticed that. Look at those
Oh,
nails.
bitch.
Okay.
I do
She
love
is
the look.
giving
I think,
pussy. Pussy,
yeah,
honey.
it's cunt. So for me, I'm gonna say good pussy. If the hair was changed, I probably would have said great pussy, but the dress all in all is cunt.
I like everything. I say great pussy.
Fierce. Well, next up we have Michelle Visage, and she's in this off-the-shoulder cocktail dress. It's black. She's got her hair waved, very pinup style. Tell us what you think.
I think she looks incredible. The dress is so cute. I like that it's asymmetrical top. I love her hair here. It's coiffed without being too coiffed. Her legs and her décolleté look great. Not don't love the shoes, but they're not bad either.
Mhm.
Overall, I love it. I'm gonna say great pussy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Great Pussy. Love the off the shoulder. I like the silver kind of peeking out. The hair looks great. I do wish the hair was a little bit more coiffed because you know me, it's just a hairstylist in me. But I
Yeah.
do think that she looks phenomenal. I'm gonna say, did I say Great Pussy or Good Pussy?
I don't know. What do you choose?
I think Great Pussy. I think she looks great. She looks clean. She looks polished.
Yeah.
Looks like money.
Yep. So first up in the girl groups, we have Mud Flaps,
Girl.
and that was Ginger. Who was in that group?
Ginger,
Ginger,
Cynthia, and Daya.
yeah, Ginger, Cynthia, and Daya. And to be honest, Ginger was the clear standout in this group.
You
Like
think?
for me, I thought she was the clear standout in the group.
Was it just because like you thought like how she like performed by her solo, or are you talking about in general?
I thought in general, I thought with like the choreography, Ginger is a very precise, she's a pageant queen.
Yeah,
So she's very precise. She's not a dancer, she's not a this and that, but when Ginger does something, she does it within her capabilities and she does it really good and very clean.
yeah,
And her arm movements were just like very like
soft and
crisp.
pointed.
Yeah, crisp but soft. Um, very on point. Even. It just looked very. Which, if you were doing a talent, which you would do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I just found her to be very clean and enjoyable to watch to the eye. I
Mhm.
also liked her verse.
I liked Ginger's. I thought she was obviously polished. I mean, it's Ginger Minge. But when I saw Cynthia come out and she started doing her performance and singing, I was gagged. I was like, she's coming out with energy. She's got good vocals. She performed well. Now, I didn't realize this, but I was watching it with Madison, and she was like, Cynthia don't know the words throughout the performance, though. It looked like she was kind of like watermelon hamburger, you know? I didn't clock that, but I was going off of like her solo performance. I thought it was entertaining.
Well, something that Cynthia does when she lip syncs is she pulls her mouth down. She does this a lot, which is
Yes. And it almost looks like she don't know the words because like she's not doing the syllables.
It's just kind of strange.
Girl, your mouth. That looks like a protruding
A
asshole.
stretched out booty hole.
Girl, a pink sock just hanging out your mouth.
Look at my
Ooh.
cuckoo. Look at my cuckoo.
Girl, the
Yeah, no,
cuckoo.
I don't know. I thought it was okay. And I also thought Daya was okay. I mean,
I thought Dia was terrible.
yeah, I just thought Ginger was the clear standout
She just
for
didn't
sure.
have the energy. I was like, mm-mm, you talking a lot of game, honey. And this is what
Girl.
you brought?
Well, she's definitely not a country girl.
Hmm.
Next up, we have Whiskey Chicks, and this was my favorite group. I like the song better. And I thought all three of them did well. I thought Denali and Acid did good. I just couldn't get past Acid's hair. It
Yes.
was absolutely
Girl,
awful.
it looked like she had pulled out one of the wigs from her season and
Yeah.
said, this'll do.
And Alyssa's voice just was absolutely awful. It was so distracting. She did hit all of the choreography, which was very good.
Mm.
But her voice just was awful.
It was so
Denali.
distracting.
Denali was the standout star of the episode totally. Like she hit everything, the vocals, the lyrics, the choreography, the look. She just was all of it. The look was a little different than her.
I was about to ask you what you thought about it.
I liked the look. I wish I wish they would have been more cohesive.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
me, I just felt like the costume kind of it didn't give me country.
Yeah. Well, it gave me like country, like progressive
I
country.
think it was the hat. If she would have had a different
Mm.
hat, I think it would have made it look more country because I like the chaps. The chaps is very like country girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was something about the look that I was like, this is giving money, but they don't match the rest of it looked like they all pulled costumes on whatever they
Yeah.
had and was like, here,
Exactly.
let's just make it work.
Yeah. But she was still the standout to me.
Yeah.
Um, so who was your best overall?
For me, out of both groups,
Yeah, overall the whole thing. Just one person
oh,
overall.
I was probably gonna say Denali.
I agree. I think overall Denali followed by Ginger.
Yeah.
And then
I
who
didn't I thought I don't know. I'm torn between Ginger and
Cynthia.
probably
You like
Cynthia. I liked
yeah,
her
you liked
performance.
Cynthia. Yeah, I don't know. She was
Ugh. Mm.
um who was the worst overall?
The worst for me, I think, was probably Alyssa.
I agree. Alyssa, and it was mainly because her voice just was so distracting. And
Yeah.
I just didn't like it. It reminded me of Jessica Wilde doing the chicken.
Oh my
Remember back in
god,
the day?
yes.
It was the same kind of voice. I
Mhm.
just didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like it.
No, ma'am.
But the runway theme is Night of a Thousand Mileys. Why don't you take over?
Girl, I was first off, I was underwhelmed.
Oh, girl.
I don't know why
What?
they do this. It's
Ugh.
girl, I hate when they do this night of a thousand somethings.
Uh-huh.
It's like and they need to start getting these looks. They probably do approve them because that's
They
what we
do
had to
approve them. Yeah.
well, they need to not because girl, the approvals are not approving
Yeah. I
because like
mean, Miley has some really cool looks.
right.
And some of these are really cool and most of these are not.
Yeah. So the first one is gonna be Acid Betty, and let's talk about this look. I really wish that they would have did like a side by side of what the look was supposed to look like because it's hard to remember what she was supposed to do. I do know that like looking at this look, it's a little busy for me. Like
Oh.
there's a lot of different things that I feel like could make this a little better. I honestly did not like the nude fabric underneath with the stones. It to me it just didn't look polished. Um, the hair was a little fried looking. Like I just feel like the hair could have been like styled up and more coiffed and fears. I don't know. I did say that this was a good pussy because I did like the aesthetic and like what she brought for her because like acid is usually like really crazy and out there.
Yeah.
And for her to bring this type of drag, I was very impressed. But I would have said great pussy if like the nude wasn't so like distracting and probably the hair was a little bit more coiffed.
So hold on. No, ma'am, you don't climb across there. Go. Girl, she's trying to climb across the computer. Um, I'm surprised. I loved this. I'm judging it based off of acid. When I wear this, I'd wear the skirt part.
I know you would.
But I can understand what you're saying with the other things. But comparing this to
I also
other
didn't like
acid
her
stuff,
shoes. Did you see her shoes?
yeah. But like it's if you're looking at it, the shoes are a non-factor because they're nude.
Yeah.
They just kind of blend in. I loved it. I thought this was one of the better of the night.
Hmm.
I thought it looked glamorous for Acid. Like this is like Acid if she was to be a pageant queen because
Yeah.
she don't do glamorous like this.
Yeah.
Um, I did like the hair because it's Acid.
Yeah.
I like that she took the original and made it Acid. So I'm gonna say good pussy.
Yeah. I said good
Yeah,
pussy too. It just would have been great if she would have fixed those things.
yeah,
Um, the next up is Alyssa Hunter, and she's wearing the two piece. Isn't this Bob Mackie?
yeah.
Yeah, Bob Mackie costume. She just wore this maybe like what this past year.
Yeah, I think so. It's for like
It
flowers,
was
I think.
yeah, it was something like that. I like it. I thought it looked just like the costume from what I remember. The one thing that I did not like was the hair. I thought the
It did
hair. Go ahead.
the hair is the focal point of this whole entire thing with Miley. Like this
That part.
it was so specific, it was so original,
And it was
the
like more
way
tousled and big.
and blown out.
Very Tina
It was
Turner.
it was almost like it almost went in and then out. It
Yes.
bubbled behind her and this hair did not do
No.
that for
It was a distraction. The hair was also almost a little too teased, so when she moved, it felt very stiff, like what my wig is doing right now.
yeah.
Um, so for me, I'm gonna say good pussy. It would have been great if she would have switched the hair.
I also don't like the breast cups. They're so far in. It's almost like they were made for like a smaller, like Georges.
Like yeah, smaller torso.
And so I'm gonna also say good pussy because it is overall it is good. The hair and then the shape of the boobs. Um, it also, if I'm being picky, it looks more girl group than runway.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like this whole girl, the whole theme was very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Cynthia Fontaine, and she's in one of the looks that Miley did with all the Rue girls for her performance. I can't remember which one it was, but this look for me, the look was wearing her. She wasn't wearing it. Does that make sense?
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, the crotch was baggy. The way that she was modeling was very like she just looked surprised or she looked scared or some I don't know. It just she didn't look comfortable.
Mm-mm.
And so for me, I'm gonna say hit it and quit it because it's not an ugly look. Like it's definitely something I can see a queen wearing at a show and performing. But the crotch was baggy. A lot of this was just distracting.
I'm gonna say it. It's a bad pussy.
Oh
I
God.
uh, I didn't like the original on Miley, and I don't like this one. This looks like a cheaper version. I do love the boots. Um, and looking at Cynthia's makeup, she looks beautiful in the face.
Hmm.
I think she does well with brighter colors around her face.
Yeah.
But the rest of this looks so cheaply made. I don't like it. Again, I didn't like the original. I'm gonna say bad pussy.
Work.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Diabetes, almost called her acid. And she's in a simple nudish black, it's like a black mesh nude gown
Hmm.
and giving very like Y2K spiky hair. It's one of Miley's looks that she's done, obviously. I will say good pussy because I did like how clean it looked.
Yeah.
I like the hair.
Love
Um,
the hair.
yeah, the hair is sickening, but for Drag Race for like a runway, I just was expecting more. Like I want more, bitch.
It was very plain.
Yes, and like I
And and
get
it and it looked just like the original.
it
That's not the
did.
issue. She should have just picked something else.
Right. And the thing is like, these queens go onto the show and they're like, well, I want to serve fashion. I want them to know that I'm a fashion queen. And it's like, girl, you can do that when you get off the show with your platform. Show them those things. But like when it comes to the runway, I feel like you need to be bringing shit that people want to see and like try to recreate or get inspired by. Because like, if, we're drag queens. We're the people that inspire fashion,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
this is giving, it's giving cosplay.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like the dress is just really simple. I
Yeah.
agree with you. It is a good pussy. I do love the hair. I think this is executed
And she looks fucking
perfectly.
incredible in the face.
Yeah, I think this is executed perfectly for what she did. I just would have chosen a more exciting look.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's and it's I'm not singling her out. I'm honestly talking about all the girls because like there's a lot of underwhelming looks on here that I feel like we could have done a lot more with.
Yeah.
Which brings me to Denali, and she's doing. I think this was like one of her albums she did like what 2 albums ago.
Yeah, this was like I think a tour costume she had during her short hair phase.
Yeah, yeah, when she went like psycho and crazy and started swinging on a fucking metal ball and wrecking ball and yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I would give you my opinion. I think it's the replication of the costume is on point.
Hmm.
And then when she does the reveal into the nude latex look underneath is iconic because everybody had that meme of Miley next to a raw chicken. So,
Yes, bitch.
so she did it justice with like being on point with the references. And but like her hair's a little bit more trendy and cute than Miley's.
Which
I
this
say good.
brings me to also when I was talking about doing dragging it up.
Yeah, I like it. I say good pussy.
Yeah, I say good pussy too. I loved how she brought that oversized teddy bear. Like it's just giving drag. You know what I mean? She's
Yeah,
like, I'm going. Listen, this is a teddy bear and it's an accessory, but I'm packing this shit in my suitcase and I'm taking it to Drag Race.
yeah,
I
that's
live.
fierce. I live for this.
Next up, we have Ginger Minge, and she's in this like light blue pantsuit with lots of grommets inside it.
Yep,
Is giving very like Elvis.
yep,
Um, I thought this was a good pussy as well.
yep,
Um, there was a few like things if I remember correctly with the fit that I was like it's a little awkward looking, but I think honestly it's just how Ginger is built, no tea. Like it's
yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's true.
But the hair looked great. I like that she had a gimmick when she turned around. I will say I want to say great pussy, but you know what? I'm gonna say great pussy. I like this. I like it a lot.
Okay.
It's giving drag. I like it. Great pussy.
I'm gonna say good pussy. I wouldn't say great. I don't think the silhouette is as flattering on Ginger. But that's like you said, it's mainly because of like her padding and like her
Yeah.
shape,
I
and it
feel
has
like she
nothing to
could
do
do
with
bigger
her.
pads.
It doesn't. It's not to do with the fact that she's a plus size girl. It's just her proportions. Just this doesn't allow her to do that. It is very well made, and it looks expensive because the grommets are metal,
And those grommets
and
are hard to do.
the studs are metal all over it.
Yeah.
So I do like this. I like the shoe. I'm not a huge fan of the hair, but overall she looks good. Good pussy.
So who was your best look and who was your worst? Or I won't say worst because honestly, they all were good. Like they weren't terrible.
No, none of them were absolutely terrible, but I do have a my favorite and my least favorite. My favorite was Acid. I just liked it the best overall. Um, I felt like she put acid into it and it was creative, and the beadwork on the skirt was impeccable.
Yes.
My least favorite was Cynthia, just because it looked cheap. I also, again, I just didn't like the original look.
Yeah. Well, my favorite was Ginger, and then my least was Cynthia.
Um, well, now that we've talked about the girl groups and the runway, who is your top two overall?
The top two for me, I mean, it was Denali and Ginger.
Same. I thought that was who the
And
top two
I'm just
were.
going off of like the performance, obviously, and the runway, because there was
And the
people that
runway.
were like kind of flip flopping in the
Yeah.
runway in that. So they were the cleanest.
Yeah, I agree. We find out that the actual is Denali and Ginger, and they lip sync to which one is the Miley Cyrus song? See You Again.
No, that one. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see you again. The last time I freaked out, what's the
What is that song called? I
I
didn't write it
just
down.
stutter when you ask me what I'm thinking about. They're
Don't be singing, girl. You're gonna ruin your release coming up, honey.
gonna be like, "Don't listen to our music, bitch."
Girl, auto tune, honey.
I think it is. I
Anyway,
think it's called "See You Again." I can't
well,
wait to see you again.
let's talk about what everybody has been talking about.
Girl, let's talk about it.
Now, before we do talk about this, do not this we are reviewing an episode of Drag Race. That is
We
what
are
this
reviewing.
that is what this podcast is. It is I live for this review. So, we are reviewing an episode. We're giving our opinions based off of what we see. We are not sending direct hate. Do not send direct hate to any of these queens. They do not deserve it. This is just our opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's called RuPaul's Drag Race because at the end of the day, RuPaul has the final say. So
Right.
whatever RuPaul wants to do, whoever she wants to crown, whoever she wants to win each week, that is up to her because it's her show. It's in the namesake.
Yep.
For me, Ginger didn't even come close to this lip sync.
Hell no, bitch.
And I know it's a lip sync and it's based on your lips, but
it's a drag lip sync. It's about selling the
Yes.
song.
And I say this all the time. Sometimes it is just about who is the best lip syncer, but some songs you have to have a performance element to it. Ginger did nothing.
Yeah,
Did nothing.
Girl, it's
Gave us
literally
nothing.
There's
It's
more
an
to
upbeat.
lip syncing than just lip syncing. It's drag.
It's a upbeat, high energy song, and maybe Denali did a little too much.
I don't think so.
Maybe she did a little bit too much.
The
But
way that she did the lip syncing, where she was like, and then she like hit the song the floor like she was playing the piano to the beat. I was like, I am living.
it was fierce, and she knew all the words. She was confident. There is absolutely no way in gay hell that Denali lost that.
And let's
lip
talk
sync.
about this fucking flip that she did, because the flip that she did where she like flipped her whole body in heels and landed on her feet, that's something that you would see Sonique do. And
Yeah.
Sonique is sickening with
And
them.
again, her lip sync was still on point.
Mm-hmm.
And she did all this other stuff. Ginger, why was RuPaul laughing so much at Ginger? Ginger wasn't doing nothing funny.
I don't think that was even a laugh. I think they put that there.
And this is the thing. I think Ginger knew she lost that lip sync.
Oh, you can tell because when they said that.
She was just standing there. She knew. She's like, well, girl, this is not my cup of tea. And that's okay. This is not my cup of tea. This is not what I perform. Denali's going to wipe me. And so let me just get through it.
Mm-hmm.
And they still gave her the win. And it's not Ginger's fault. Ginger still did fabulous in the episode. But, girl, she did not win that lip sync.
Girl, you could see it in her face, too, when they were like, Ginger. And she was like, really? Like, she was so gagged. Like, everybody was gagged.
Yeah.
I'm gagged.
I am gagged, bitch.
I'm shook. Because, like, honestly, after they said that, all tea, no shade, I basically turned the TV off. I'm like so thrown off and gagged. Like I'm still like processing that happening because I was like, is this really where we're going with Drag Race? Like we get it,
girl,
like it's a story, but
I saw someone on TikTok. Girl, these people, they be looking at every detail because I didn't notice this. Apparently, at the end, when RuPaul's like, let the music play or whatever, Denali walks off.
You're kidding.
Girl, she was pissed, apparently. Pissed, sweetie, pissed. She didn't win that lip
I mean,
sync,
you can see Alyssa,
girl,
too, on stage when they were announcing, like, the top people and stuff. You can see Alyssa's face. She's just sitting there like,
Well, girl, Alyssa wasn't going to be nowhere near that top,
Right.
honey.
I know,
And
but
Ginger and Denali were the top two.
girl, I know that, but I think Alyssa knows that Denali should have been where she should have been. But she's
Mm.
over here thinking the buffoonery, the antics. You know what I'm saying? Like
Huh!
the clownery, the foolery.
Huh!
Like this is what I signed up for. Is this the All Stars bracket bullshit that I'm signing up for? Because like that, you could see that's like in her face, and I was like, "Girl, Alyssa knows that this is just not her game."
Girl.
And I mean, obviously, she didn't even have a chance in this episode, but I think she, like I said, she's looking at all cards here. She's like, "Really, you didn't let fucking Denali win?"
Girl, and people are upset. It makes me wonder, okay, so if Ginger makes it through to the next round, which is the winners of each bracket
Yeah,
competing for the final stretch of the 3 episodes, if Ginger makes it through, what's going to happen? Like, are they going to push her? Because this is the thing. Two things can be true at the same time. Ginger can deserve like her accolades because she's really good,
yeah, she's talented as
but
fuck.
also the show can push her. Like, for example, and I'm just going to say this, I feel like, and I've said this before, I feel like during All Star 7, the show kind of did push Jinx a little bit. Now, with that being said, Jinx totally deserved it. She was the best one of our season. They didn't need to do that, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying. They don't need to do that for Ginger. Ginger can excel on her own,
right.
just like Jinx can excel on her own. So I just think maybe they're just doing it just to make sure. I don't know, but this all goes back to this is a reality TV show. And so we just need to enjoy it for what it is. And it's not a pageant. It's not judged like a pageant. It's not judged based off of the same kind of criteria of like what you would consider a fair pageant. It is a very highly edited, bias reality show. And that's fine. It's for entertainment. I love it. I'm a huge fan. I'm going to continue to watch it. And I think it's great. Don't send anybody hate.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
send
send
anybody
nobody
hate.
hate.
And,
Don't
and
send hate to nobody, honestly. Like we don't want to spread that on our channel. We don't want to spread that to nobody. We're just talking about what we think, obviously was this fair? No. But at the end of the day, like you said, the queens are working. They're just trying to make a buck or $10,000 to lip sync a song, which I'm kind of
yeah,
jealous.
hello.
Because bitch,
Hello.
$10,000 for a drag number? Come on, bitch. That's sickening.
Girl, hello.
But
Well,
here.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're gonna continue. I leave Tuesday, so the next one I'm gonna be filming while I'm in across the world. So we'll have to figure out the time for that.
Yeah.
But thank you all for your patriotism of this.
Your patronage.
Yes, of this channel, and we
Your
really appreciate you.
contribution.
So make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment if you want to win some of those prizes. Make sure you go follow Chantel on all of her socials at Chantel Sparkles, her wig page at Glitterbomb Wigs, her on Twitch at
Twitch.com/Chantel Sparkles, and I'm streaming every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 p.m.
Eastern Time.
Yes.
And we will see you next week.
Bye.
I saw the ending from the very start. Might not always be close to me, but I'll meet you when we're 6 feet.